Hello, YouTube friends, community of the chronic illness. Welcome back. It's been a long time, as usual, and I have been wanting to film a lot lately, and I just cannot for the life of me form thoughts. And this is why today I think I'm gonna check back in with y'all about my journey with coming off of Pregablin. This has been a really tough one. I did make a video a little while back talking about the medication and declaring that I am trying to come off of it. And yeah, it's been very, very slow, and I'm just back to check in and tell you about how not fun it's been and where I'm at. Yeah, so just disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is just my experience as being a chronically ill human being who's taken a lot of medication the last couple of years and has hated a lot of it all. So, yeah. So I have functional neurological disorder. For y'all who don't know what that is, it's when the brain and the body uh, don't communicate properly, and then therefore you have symptoms such as tics, tremors, non-epileptic seizures, paralysis, pain, fatigue, blah blah blah. Research it if you want. It's stupid. Yeah. Anyways, I got prescribed pregabalin to be a main thing to treat this disorder. Although you cannot treat the disorder, you mainly treat the symptoms. So the reason I was given pregabalin is because I am autistic and therefore I do not react to medication well. I get a lot of the side effects and I'm very sensitive. So the idea was that with the pregabalin, it's does a lot of things. It can be used for anxiety, and they're like, yeah, that's good. And then to treat tremors and convulsions and nerve pain, which are things that come with the disorder. To my knowledge, it is mostly used for nerve pain. Yeah. So I started going up, but um, the dosage that I was supposed to stay at was 600 milligrams. It's quite a bit. Um, yeah, it was yeah, at the time I was on other meds, so and I was really unwell, so I didn't fully understand the effect. But now, 3 years later, and I've come off of most of my other meds, I definitely can tell that my brain's just not there with me most days, and it obviously it's hard to tell what is the meds and what is the disorder, but pretty confident that a lot of my side effects are in fact the medication. So what I experienced that has been super frustrating is memory issues. I am extremely forgetful now. I never used to be that way. I have to write myself lists constantly, and even then, when I leave the house, I will always forget something. I have one fly in here, and it's will not leave me alone. Um, yeah, so I just am extremely forgetful. It's like I have no thoughts in my brain half the time. I can't form proper thoughts. So super bad brain fog. Concentration is really terrible. Um, yeah, I just kind of feel stupid a lot, and it's really tough. It's super frustrating because like I've spent years being sick and just like in bed, and like 3 years now I've been super on my recovery journey, and I've been trying really hard to just like get back into the world, into life, into projects that I'm passionate about. And like I make rugs and I make art. Um, and I want to make YouTube videos, but I just like cannot sit down and I cannot think. I cannot form thoughts. And anytime I try to sit and think really hard, I usually just have like a non-epileptic seizure from it because it's just I'm trying so hard and I can't. And like even it's not every day, but most days it's just whenever I film, it makes me yawn for some reason. So bear with me. I'm using brain power, which I don't have. It also, yeah, it causes a ton of fatigue. So that's also been really challenging. I sleep a lot. Fatigue is really terrible. And here I am trying to get back, maybe go back to work or go get a job part time. And I have extreme anxiety about just like the fact that I just have really bad brain fog and my thoughts just leave my mind and I can't think straight. And so, like, I have to write lists. I have to have like written instruction to make sure that I like do things properly. And it's very, very frustrating. So, um, yeah, the weaning process has been absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could tell you that it's not, but I've really struggled because when I wean off, I get really bad withdrawal, which includes just like my non. I'm gonna stop saying non-epileptic, and I'm just gonna say seizures, but know that I mean non-epileptic. It's just such a mouthful. My seizures are they get quite bad. Um, the convulsions are more aggressive, um, and I have more tremors. I've definitely noticed that like long term I have more tremors, which isn't like a huge deal for me. Like that's not super debilitating. It doesn't bother me. It's more like the seizures that obviously bother me. They are scary. They can be scary if I'm not in a place that I don't feel safe, and they can be debilitating. And I feel I have lost um, a ton of independence. See, like I can't think. I'm searching for thoughts, and they're not there. Um, and then yeah, the nerve pain gets really bad too, which really sucks. And nerve sensations. I've also noticed it feels better now, I would say. I mean, it comes and goes, and definitely where I am in my menstrual cycle, it's pretty bad when I'm in my luteal phase, which lasts like 10 days. I do get pretty bad nerve pain and nerve sensations. So that kind of sucks. But for me, like, I would rather have these symptoms than not be able to think straight. Like, I just feel like my brain is not there and it sucks so bad. And honestly, I'm going to be super upset if I come off the meds and I just like realize that it's the disorder, but I'm pretty freaking confident. Like, obviously, taking a high amount of meds is going to affect your brain and your body and your liver. So, I'm a big believer of like changing life and lifestyle, and I am on that right now, on that journey. Before I get into that, I am on 450 milligrams a day. I I take 200 milligrams in the morning and 250 at night. I think one of my things that I'll probably need to change is that all of the pills are in 50 milligrams, and so when I reduce, I'll be reducing 50 milligrams at a time. But I I don't know what the smallest is. I think it is 25. So I would like to get some 25s so that I can reduce the withdraw and try to do it as gently as possible. That's usually what I do is, do every second day that you drop down and then come back up and then drop down and come back up and like work your way into it so that, because like withdrawal sucks so bad. And especially with such terrible withdrawal symptoms, um, I'm not able to participate in my life and do things that I need to do that help me with my mental health and physical health, like exercise, leaving the house, seeing friends, being in community. And when my withdrawal is really bad and my seizures flare up, I feel like I can't leave my house and I don't drive when I'm not feeling well. So, yes, that's kind of what my blurb was. I just wanted to come out and say that, hey, I'm still working on it. It's taking me a long time. My other medication, which was just venlafaxine, I was able to get to the lowest dose, and now here I'm just working on pregablin. I haven't quite figured out like a. I would like to find some like herbal supplement replacement for just like nerve pain, um, to see what that might be. And I've read that I believe that it was either rhodiola or St. John's wort that have um, some good uh, treatment for that. Don't quote me on that though. Do your research. I haven't started taking it yet because I'd like to reduce the meds first before I start throwing in herbal supplements. But yeah, going forward, I'm going to a 10-day wellness retreat run by an internal medicine doctor, which is really freaking cool. I've never met a doctor who likes to incorporate holistic lifestyle and diet into healing. So I leave in the next couple days, and that will be friggin' crazy. Really good experience. It'll give me time to detox from tech, which I think has also just been really not great for me right now, and substances. Um, yeah, it'll be fasting and hydrotherapy, cold dips, sauna, um, plant based eating, and yeah, just a bunch of classes. So hopefully that will give me some insight. And also, I know that there's things that I can do lifestyle wise that will help me to detox easier um, and just feel better. Oh, I'm so freaking tired today. It's been a bad day. It's not been a good day. My brain's not there. Feel freaking stupid. And like, I hate saying that. I give myself a lot of compassion, or I try to. I just get like a little bit grumpy and frustrated and say things like that. But I don't. I try not to talk to myself in a mean way. I try to be very understanding and compassionate, give myself empathy and love, and take care of myself. That's why I'm on the couch right now at home. And for my fellow friends and followers that stick with me, I got a piercing. I want to look this way because I'm looking at myself, but the camera's here. Got my friggin' bridge pierced. What a crazy thing to do. Woo! Um, yeah, rebranding myself, and the hair is getting longer, and I put some blonde in there for some fun. Why not? Yeah, I just put some art into two art shows, which is lovely. I've been talk more about this maybe in another video, but I've been working with someone to help integrate back into work. That's been anxiety giving, but moving into a new stage, hopefully, of life. I'm like refusing to go backwards. I just want to push forward in my life and like stop surviving and like start living and I don't know, do some fun things. It's spring out, the weather's nice, and yeah, the train's coming. Big honk honk. It's gonna be friggin' loud, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you take Pregablin. Tell me about it and what you take it for, and if you're weaning off or not, because that would be interesting to hear. I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you want to hear more. I don't post often, but I'm gonna try. It's a goal. I say this every time, and I love you guys so much. I love this community. Thank you for listening. Thank you for connecting. Bye.